Hello and welcome to episode 22 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We're away to Hampton and Richmond in the first match, and then at home to Maidenhead United in the second match, both in the National League. As you can see, we come into this one in a spell of slightly indifferent form. 3 successive draws against Altrincham, York and Gateshead. Defeat to Darlington. And then in the last match, a narrow 1-0 home win against Ebbsfleet United. So let's get straight into match number 1, and I'll show you the team for the Hampton and Richmond game in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for the Hampton and Richmond game, and it is Maldon in goal, back 4 of Coates, Kenyon, Williams and Burko, Scully at the base of midfield. It's Brookwell and Antwi in central midfield, Kyle John and Piers Jolliffe on the wings, and Kuyate up front. So let's submit the team and go give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending show everyone their recent praises justified, put on a real show. I think what I want to make this one about the fans, so I'm going to go with that instead, and that seems to have gone down reasonably well with everyone apart from Gema, so we'll probably leave him sat on the bench. So let's get straight into the action and see if we can grab a win in this first match. Okay, we're underway, and as always, first 10 minutes we're just going to see what happens and see if we can get some kind of feel for how the game is going to play out. And up to now, in fact, Maldon to Williams, we've got the first highlight. Burko into Antwi, who's given it away, and Williams has given away a penalty. I think he got the ball, but of course no VAR at this level, so no opportunity for the referee to be challenged, and Hampton and Richmond take the lead. Rory Donaldson with the goal, and we're underway again. Antwi to Coates, played into Antwi again. Jolliffe to Burko on the left. Burko's ball over the top, and it's all the way through to French in the Hampton and Richmond goal. He launches it. Kenyon should win it, does, finds Williams. Antwi to Brookwell. His ball is tempting French out of his area, and Brookwell has the shot from distance, and it is Hampton and Richmond 1, Chester 1. So instant reply from Chester. We're back on terms inside the first 11 minutes. So let's drop and encourage and see if we can get another goal to really take control of the match. So at the moment we are outside of the playoffs on goal difference. So another goal would actually potentially get us into a playoff position. But Hampton are looking the stronger of the two sides at the moment, certainly on XG anyway. And we need to do something. Kenyon is having a stinker at the back, and I'm not sure why, but he's going to be coming off at half time. In fact, I'm not even going to wait that long. I'm going to take him off, and in fact, we don't have a centre-back on the bench. Can Kieran Coates play centre-back? That is the next question. No. But Niall Brookwell can. So, in fact, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. because his rating's improved. He's not playing that badly now. The worst one of the back four actually now is Berko, the left back. And we are firmly ahead on shots and shots on target. XG we still trail, but we have another highlight. Coates to Kenyon, and he plays it to Brookwell. Coates to Kenyon again. Ball over the top. Kouyaté gives chase and gives it away. French clears. Harkin to Reese, and that highlight comes to an end. And we are going to go in at half time at 1-1 by the looks of it, although Jolliffe looks like he wants to try and change that. He picks it up on the left hand side. Reese Dutton has been found guilty of a foul, and is he going here? Yes, he is. He's off. Remy Reese Dutton is off. So Hampton will play the remainder of the match with 10 men, and that concludes the first half. Let's go in and tell the lads the opposition are down to 10 men. We can win. So we've got an extra player. We can get a result. And let's see. Kevin Berko needs to come off. Kyle John can move to left back from right wing. So Berko will leave the field. And I'll bring on Jordan Ponticelli, give him a go on the right wing. See if he can do any better over there than he does up front. So let's go and start the second half. We're going to go attacking at the start of the second half, seeing as they are down to 10 men. We're going to do the first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes on attacking. I'm going to hit them with a demand more. And see if we can manage to get another goal. Kenyon chases it, picks it up, plays it forward for Kouyaté. Brookwell plays it over the top. Kouyaté is in, and he plays it into Ponticelli, and Jordan Ponticelli has put it in the back of the net, and it is Hampton and Richmond 1, Chester 2. So we do have the lead, and I think we'll drop back to positive now. Jolliffe picks up the ball, drives forward, finds Kouyaté. His shot is deflected into the path of Donaldson, who clears after it pinballs around the area for a while. Ponticelli into Kouyaté. French makes the save, but it's offside against Kouyaté anyway. And surely now we should go on to wrap this up comfortably. Question is, what changes are needed? Antwi's having a poor game in midfield. We don't have a direct replacement for him. So, what to do? He's going to stay on for now. I'm going to take Jolliffe off because he's on a yellow card. And we'll bring on Luke James on the left-hand side. And the final change is going to be, not yet. John plays it over to Coates on the right hand side. He's taken out by Ray, and Ray could be about to see red as well. He has been shown a straight red card, so Hampton are down to 9 men, and it's Chester on the attack again. Williams to Coates. He holds the ball, plays it to the left hand side, and James into the middle for Kouyaté, and the keeper saves and O'Reilly clears. we'll keep the pressure on, although we don't get to see what happens next. We are indeed in the playoffs. We're in 7th place as it stands, and we're level on points with 5th place Bromley, just a point behind 4th placed Scunthorpe at this moment, and looking reasonably well positioned. I'm going to take Coates off now and bring on Nana Owusu Jima. So he's going to come on and play the last few minutes. So we're up to 6th, level with 4th place. Owusu Jima's throw in is intercepted, but James has it back. John back to Williams, into Antwi, Scully to Antwi, who plays it over the top. Ponticelli back to Owusu Jima, to Ponticelli again. Owusu Jima's cross, headed away by O'Reilly. John picks it up, finds Antwi, back to Williams, into Scully, finds Brookwell. Scully's ball forward, and I think that's an own goal. The defender Aid Shakunbi has put it in his own net. It is Hampton 1, Chester 3, and we are home and hosed at this point. It's a corner to Chester. Scully into the area, cleared by Hampton as far as John. Finds Owusu Jima on the right hand side into the area, and he has the shot over the top, and that should be the end of the highlights. And it finishes Hampton and Richmond 1, Chester 3. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and a home match with Maidenhead United. Team for this one is not that different to the last match, but it is Maldon in goal, back four of Coates, Kenyon, Williams and Burko, Scully at the base of midfield, Brockwell and Antwi in central midfield, Ponticelli and Jolliffe on the wings, Kuyate up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending that we show everyone their recent praises justified and put on a real show. I think we look for something like carry on our last performance into this match. So let's pump the fists. No, we'll outstretch the arms and do that. And that seems to have worked. So let's get into the match and see if we can carry it through and get a win. So as always, first 10 minutes, we'll see how it goes and not do anything that we don't have to do. So with 5 minutes gone, there's been nothing to report at all. So we're still awaiting the first indication of how the game is going. We have dropped down to 7th in the table though, which is not good. We do have a first highlight, but it is a Maidstone highlight. Sorry, Maidenhead. My apologies. Kapekwa picks the ball up, but the highlight comes to an end. So I think a demand more at this stage is probably the right option. And we'll see what we can do. Right, we've so Maidenhead have had 4 shots but haven't hit the target yet. We've yet to have a shot at all. Maldon with the goal kick. Williams picks up the ball, finds Burko into Antwi, plays it forward for Kuyate, and we've given it away. Mikulski's played it through for Asante, and he's screwed his shot wide, so we get away with an absolute ricket at the back, and I think we need to go attacking at this point. Kenyon with the ball finds Antwi, plays it over the top, and Jolai comes out and collects the ball right at the extreme of his penalty area, launches it forward. Kenyon wins it, finds Coates, plays it to Scully. Brookwell to Kenyon, ball forward. Kuyate can't hold it and it's given away. Mikulski heads forward. Coates wins it back, finds Molden. Williams to Scully into Antwi. Plays it forward. Kuyate loses it. Jose to Collins, ball over the top. And they're in behind. And it's off the post. And back into the arms of the goalkeeper. We are absolutely hanging on at the moment. I don't know what more we can do apart from demand more and think about what we can change in the second half. So Antwi and Kuyate both need to come off. I'm going to put Ponticelli up front. So Kopekwa's free kick finds Jones on the wing. Coates with the header. It's against the bar and then cleared. And we are absolutely clinging on for dear life. Of 11 shots between the two teams, there hasn't been one on target yet. Kuyate's getting even worse. So I'm not even going to wait till half time. We're going to take him off now. So Ponticelli's going up front. And in fact, I'm just going to try that for now and see how that works out for the next few minutes. And that's half time. It remains 0-0. Ponticelli has improved. Jolliffe and Kuyate both disappointing. So much work ahead at half time. Point the finger. Not going to win if we don't shoot. Really disappointing. We're going to have to make changes based on fitness rather than performance. So we're going to need to change Matty Williams. So Brookwell's going to have to go into the back four. Williams comes off. And who can we bring on? That's the question. Right, we could bring on Kyle John. And then move Kevin Burko to... what can we do? Kevin Burko can go to centre-back. Kyle John to left-back. And then Brookwell in midfield. So Burko isn't ideal for centre-back, but he can play it. So we'll do that. I could do with taking Kenyon off as well, but we don't have anybody else we can move into centre-back. So that's not going to happen. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. Start the second half. We're staying on attacking. We're demanding more. And it is a Maidenhead attack, but we get the ball clear. And in fact, it's a penalty. I don't know what it was for. Asante with the penalty sends the keeper the wrong way. We're 1-0 down again. Enoch Asante. And this is not going well. Right, Jolliffe needs to come off on the left wing. So Luke James can come on and do that. Right, John with the ball forward. Jolai comes out of his area. He launches it forward. Mikulski picks up the ball, fires it into Jones. His shot is saved, and Jody Jones has won a corner for Maidenhead. Right, we're going to bring on, in fact, we'll take Kuyate off and bring on Toby Green. And that's probably about all we can do. That's all our subs made. Let's demand more. We're on attacking already, but we haven't yet had a shot on target. We've only had 2 shots all match to Maidenhead's 13, and we're down to 10th again. So this is not good enough, to put it bluntly. It is Brookwell who wins it, but he gives it straight to Roney. Woodthorpe gives it back to us though. Scully is with Kenyon. Scully again. Antwi finds Burko. Plays it forward. Ponticelli loses out. McManus finds Smith. Back to Redfern, who launches it. And they're in down their right hand side again. John plays it forward, but it's given away again. And Smith, Scully wins it. Burko cleared. Kopekwa launches it forward. And we get it clear, but it's coming straight back again. John clears, but only as far as the edge of the area. And Sean Mikulski has made it 2-0 to Maidenhead United. And that is surely now game over. I don't know what else we can do. We are absolutely having a nightmare. So we're going to demand more. Basically, I think we've taken Chester as far as we can. They're not ready for promotion yet for a second time. Ponticelli doesn't manage to win that. Smith comes forward for Maidenhead again. Down the right hand side. Crosses in for Asquith. And it's headed wide. And we're into the last 15 minutes. Still 2-0 down. Not even showing signs of trying to get back into the game. We're not going to get back into a game we're losing 2-0 with no shots on target. We are, however, somehow in 8th place in the league. And only a point behind 5th place Bromley. So somehow we're not out of the running yet. Although several of our players are having an absolute nightmare at the moment. And I just can't wait for this game to end, if I'm honest. Into stoppage time, still 2-0 down. Showing absolutely no inclination to get into it. In fact, it's Maidenhead on the attack again. Woodthorpe's cross. Aqua with the header. And it is 3-0 to Maidenhead. But it's been ruled out. It remains 2-0. It's offside. And Molden will take the free kick. Finds Burko. Plays it forward. Redfern wins the header. And Maidenhead are in again. Molden lets it go out for a goal kick. Would rather he'd collected it and launched it. But never mind. Seconds remaining now. Molden with the goal kick, finds Burko. Quite why we're holding on to it when we're 2-0 down is beyond me. Coates has lost it, and that's full time. Chester 0, Maidenhead United 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see we're in 9th place in the table with 5 wins, 3 draws, 3 defeats from our 11 matches, and we are just a point outside the playoffs somehow, and we are 8 points behind Leaders Crew. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And having just mentioned Leaders Crew, I'm going to bring you back for the game against Crew and the game away to Barnet at the start of November. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.